lose something in the engine. Oh no! Oh yeah. Hey guys, if you recall, last time we had our Tesla Model X and the Porsche Cayenne Turbo together, we did a drag race to see which one of these two is faster in a straight line. And the results were interesting. Let's cut to that video.
Oh, what the hell? That's so fast!
Oh, he took off faster. He's got me.
Holy frick!
I'm catching up.
5.64. Wow, that's a fast launch.
You had me on the launch, and I think I was starting to catch up just a little bit.
Did you floor it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, of course. I had my foot through the firewall.
Oh, good launch.
Still got to jump on me.
But the Model X is coming. Oh, it passed me.
You had to shift. So now that you know which of these two is faster, we need somebody's help because we need an expert to take these two cars around the track. So Paul, come on over. Meet Paul, our official TFL race car driver. So Paul, both of these vehicles have an Achilles heel.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally. Let's show them.
Literally an Achilles heel. Here it is, the Nexen Tire, Nexen Hero, Jeep Wrangler JL. It's a giveaway Jeep. Nexen Tire partnered with Purple Heart Foundation, OJ Products, and Rugged Ridge to build this Jeep to what you see here, and then give it away to one of our veterans. Very, very cool. You can enter the contest by submitting your story to Nexen Tire, and they'll pick one winner at the end of this year, 2019, and give away this really cool Jeep. Use the link in the description below.
So while the Cayenne Turbo is certainly one of the best performance SUVs that's ever been put on this planet, this particular one, being a budget Cayenne S, if anyone could ever say that, does have that Achilles heel we just mentioned a moment ago, and that literally is right there. It is an Achilles tire. These are bargain basement tires that people put on their cars when they don't realize the difference that a good tire can make. And so this is really going to hurt the performance of this vehicle. So this is technically a sporty tire, but I would say that the grip level of it's going to probably be on par with the all-season that's on the Tesla. And on the Tesla Model X, we've got the original equipment all-season Continental tire on this car. So, you know, looking at the tires on these, there's certainly neither vehicle have optimized tires for what we're about to do, which should give us a pretty level playing field.
Paul, both these cars have air suspension, so they both can lower themselves to make themselves a little bit more track worthy.
Right.
There's some decisions you have to make in this car. So suspension, same thing. I say we put it on very low mode.
Yeah.
So that it's as low as it can get.
Yep. Sport for sure.
Do
we slide that over?
There you go.
Yeah.
Adaptive suspension damping, and then of course there's also driving, and we've got let's see here. Steering should be in sport, right? Steering mode sport.
Yep. Yep.
Slip start. I don't know.
I've tried it before. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to. So.
And this isn't the performance, so we don't have a ludicrous mode. We don't have a sport mode. So this is as sporty as it gets.
Right.
Now, Paul, both of these vehicles will do 0 to 60 in about 4.5 seconds, but there are some major differences. First of all, the Model X is heavy, 5,400 pounds, about 600 pounds heavier than the Cayenne Turbo. But more importantly, the Cayenne Turbo cost us $22,000.
Everyone get one.
until it breaks. And the Tesla Model X cost us $87,000. So let's see how they compare on the track. You ready?
Let's do it.
Now, Tesla doesn't give power numbers, so we don't actually know how much horsepower it has, but we're guessing about 500. More torque though, because electric cars have a lot of torque. You ready? Go!
All right, Tesla Model X, here we go. Instant torque, offline. Actually turns in okay. Feel the weight. Huge amount of traction, stability control. So it's just floored, but nothing's happening, right? It's very much dictated by how straight the steering wheel is, which is good, but it's just overly aggressive. Understeer there, a lot of understeer. Definitely feel the mass of the car. Got it in its lowest ride height. And the trick just to try and be smooth with it. And as with anything, just try and minimize the steering inputs so you can maximize the amount of acceleration. There's just lots of understeer there. Not a very involving car to drive.
Paul, that was pretty impressive.
Cool.
Yeah, you did much better. Your real hot lap. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm gonna again maybe guess like around a 108 or so with the car. 106, 68. There we go. You know, you've got to be super smooth with it.
Yeah. Because
it's so aggressive. So you know, we always tell people, you know, you got to put the gas down as you unwind the wheel. And this car literally will only do that. Like if you try and accelerate coming out of the corner too early, it just shuts you down. And it's way too aggressive doing that. But it's a lot smoother than they used to be. So they're getting better in their calibration of their stability and traction control system. So it's okay to drive. It's not involving at all. It's like driving an appliance. But it gets around the track okay. It doesn't have any really bad habits.
All right, so do you think you can get below this in the Porsche even with those tires?
Well, the tires are going to be the question.
All right, let's find out.
The Porsche easily would do that.
Yeah.
But the tires are the question.
All right, let's find out.
All right.
So let's put it in sport, and that will automatically lower it so you can see it's going down.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Feel it kind of going down. And then I think you probably want this button off, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, is that probably a press and hold?
Yeah.
PSM off, there we go. It's easy.
It's easy, yeah. You don't have to like...
There's no like...
yeah, swinging a chicken over your head.
3 times, exactly.
Yeah, and you should be ready to, you know, set a lap time in this.
Cool.
This one's going to be a lot more violent. In a good way. Achilles tires. Oh my God, they're terrible.
A little bit of the tire, huh?
That was the engine.
I thought it was the tire.
That's not good. Oh,
Is that the engine?
shit. Yeah.
Smoking?
Something to do with the engine, I think that.
Oh God. Oh, we blew something in the engine. Oh no! Oh yeah. Oh God. Well, something certainly might go in the engine, Paul.
Oh, is it coming out of the exhaust?
Yeah, that's exhaust, yeah. We blew something in the engine.
I got a PDCC failure right at the end, which
Yeah.
is the roll.
Yeah. What's happening?
Shooting oil up the exhaust.
Shooting oil out the exhaust. Well, your time was 107,
Yeah.
so you were
Okay.
close, so it's a good time.
Yeah.
But remember how at the beginning of this video we said, you know, until something breaks?
Yes.
A $22,000 car? Well, it just got a lot more expensive, I think.
That's how they get you. They give you the car for free, and then you're responsible for the maintenance.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure out what's wrong with it. But still, the Tesla was faster, dude.
Tesla was faster.
Tesla was faster. There you go.
I'd put it again 90% down to tires.
Yeah.
Because this car, this car was much better braking, much better cornering, all of that. It just didn't have any grip.
Yeah.
So that was the downside. More fun to drive for sure.
It said P. Oh, there, yeah. That's not oil.
What do you think? I think that's hydraulic fluid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it was dripping onto the exhaust. That's why I was getting. That's why we had all
That's
that.
where the smoke was.
That's where the smoke was. Yeah. So I think we lost our
Whatever the hydraulic pump is for the
hydro-
dynamic chassis control.
We lost that. Yeah. So that's good news.
Yeah.
Right? Because
it's not an engine.
It's not an engine, which would be a lot
That
more
probably
expensive.
only cost tens of thousands of dollars rather than tens of thousands of dollars. I'd say there's a couple of things. First of all, the Tesla was a lot better than prior Teslas in the way its stability and traction control is calibrated.
Yep.
So I found it to be less annoying to drive. Usually they fight you. This one sort of just hems you in, but does it smoothly, which is nicer. So on the road, it's great. Obviously, Model X is never supposed to go on a, it's not a track car, what have you. The Cayenne, for its faults, literal fault, and the Achilles tires were horrible, with no grip, much less grip than the Tesla's tires. But the car itself is fantastic. Like the balance of it's really good, the braking's good. You can really feel those 600 pounds. I mean, every time you're trying to get it to change direction, it changes direction. It's not like, the Tesla's sort of like, whoa, you really want to do that? The Porsche's like, let's do it. So it's much more eager, much more fun, much more of a driver's vehicle. But those things are coming. They're there and they're getting better.
So Paul, we haven't answered the last question. Which one's hot and which one's not?
Wow. Does one have to be and one not have to be?
No, it could both be cold.
I would say, given the Porsche in its sort of sad state of affairs that is that car, it's not. And again, with the Tesla Model X, it's not supposed to be a track car, and it certainly doesn't feel like it. So yeah, neither of them, I'd say, today.
So we get two knots.
2 knots.
All right, thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Remember, check out tflcar.com for more news, views, and of course, Paul Hot or Not reviews. See you guys next time. Ciao.